Tapping in the BBC podcast. It's your boy Tunchi again. We got to drop another video, man. Let these guys know what's up. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Today we got to cover a lot of stuff, man. Just subject being complacency. It's men and women, but we gotta talk about the guys. Guys are always the ones that just need to do better. Women are already born with their value. They're born if they got a history of women in their family just being good shape, very beautiful, good genes, body. They're already in the game when they're born. And if you're a guy, especially mediocre, or if you're ugly, you're going to have a hard life trying to get it out here and make it to get at the top of the totem pole. So let's start off with just where guys are just being having too much complacency, just being where they're at, being content. That like, look, average job, bagging groceries, making ends, man, enough to pay your cell phone bill, buy a car, a couple pair of shoes and outfits and stuff like that, but it ain't getting you out of your mom's house. You're still sitting there wondering how everybody's still escalating and you're not, and you got the nerve to go through your Instagram or see a girl on the streets in the bar somewhere and just say, nah, she's like a 3, I'll pass. Nah, that girl, she's too fat, I'll pass. Nah, she's too ugly, I'll pass. I won't let her go through. To let you know right now, man, you probably ain't even on her level. Check her Instagram and check yours. Her DM is still full whether you think she's a 3 or she's over 200 pounds. Still doing better than you. Because you know why? A woman can always dig up to have a little bit more value than a guy. It's because she carries around what you're not born with, man. And that's why somebody will always want her versus your ugly, sorry ass. So for you to sit there and just be dissing women and going through like, nah, she's not a high enough score. You're not a high enough score. You don't have enough of your shit together. You don't make enough money. You don't look good enough. Your outfits ain't good enough. Your car ain't good enough. Your education ain't good enough. And your self-confidence on being able to walk up to a woman or lead the way or provide some type of security, you're not good enough. So for you to go around and be thinking that you're just better so you can step on these girls and just be like, too fat, too ugly, and all that, you're below everything that you're even labeling. So being content on just where you're at is not good enough. If you're trying to do better, if you're trying to say, oh, that girl right there, that's she's like an 8 or 9, man, she's bad, she's beautiful, you shouldn't even be looking her way. You're not on that level. You need to be taking whatever you can. Guys need to get in this abundance mindset that even if you need to talk to a couple ugly girls or girls that you swear delusional-wise that they're not on your level, you need to practice. You need to practice anyways. You need to practice being able to get turned down because I guarantee you, line up 10 fat, ugly girls, 8 of them might just turn you down if you don't even have no game. If you even pulled up half of them, it's because maybe you have some game to convince them that why you're worth their time. Because I'm guarantee you, their DM boxes are way fuller than yours. Big numbers that you've never even seen before. They can still take their feet or their boobs or whatever it is and sell it online. You can't. You have to produce more value. So for guys, man, you need to get your shit together and like, we got to know where you're at. And I'm one here to tell you where you're at. And you're just not it. And it's what it is. So stop overvaluing yourself if you're just not on that level. Level up. Money, body, all together, mental and fitness. Get yourself together to where you're even more noticeable. It's just different brackets and levels to how it just goes up the ladder. Get your confidence together. That comes after you get everything together. Because then when you're confident, you can lead. If you're not able to lead, no one's going to submit to you. Even if you don't even want submission, you just want to get a girl, you're still settling. That's still being just content. I'll take whatever I can. So you're either going to be a bottom feeder or you're going to be the guy coming through there and choosing and getting the right woman as he pleases or other women as he pleases. But you need to take the steps to just do better with finances, education, health, body, and mind, and get your confidence together. All this all falls into where you're not being content and you just go up another notch, another notch, another notch. Women are not looking down when they're looking for guys. They're looking up. So if you're down, you're invisible. Same way you think that she's invisible to you, the ugly girl is walking around and she has her confidence up. She still put on makeup. She still put on the best outfit that she can fit in. She's still more confident than you. If you don't think so, check out her Instagram. She has more followers than you. I guarantee it. Another thing, while being content, if you're okay with just making this or making that, whatever it is, that's cool. That's your life. Don't speak on anyone that's above you because you can't get there. You don't even want to get there. So don't speak on nobody that has more than you or act like, oh, I don't care, man. He has that car and everything. You do care. You just can't get there. Put your lazy ass up to even get enough money and get the drive to be able to get there. So stay where you're at and just keep quiet. It works out better for everybody else. If not, everybody else wants to fall into line. There's certain steps that you have to just take one by one by one. Don't do them all at once. It's too much. One by one by one is the way it works. You cannot be content with just being who and where you are and think you're going to get this. That's what the women are thinking nowadays. They think that because they're beautiful, cook, knows how to wash the machine, 5 meals off of Pinterest, that they copy the formula and cook and lay down like any biological woman is made to do, that's enough to be able to keep a high value guy. That's enough to keep your loser ass because it's all you can get. Guys that are high value have abundance of it and they still try to do better because at the top is the top. Above the clouds is where you want to be. The mountaintop that's above the clouds that you can't see, that's where you want to be. You don't want to be in the middle hanging out or at the bottom. You're invisible. Nobody knows you. Nobody wants to know you. Nobody wants to network with you. You can't add value. You can't do anything for anybody. So let's take those steps, guys. Let's get everything together. Tunchi, we